Module Overview. A powerful and profitable art brand is not built on visuals alone. It thrives on compelling storytelling, consistent messaging, and emotionally intelligent brand communication. In a world oversaturated with visual stimuli, what makes people remember an artist isn't always just the work itself, but the story behind the work, the message it carries, and how the artist communicates it. Module 4 delves deeply into the psychology and strategy of storytelling, helping artists develop their personal narrative, refine their tone of voice, and build messaging systems that build trust, spark connection, and drive engagement. Artists learn how to communicate with clarity and purpose across their websites, social media, bios, artist statements, press releases, interviews, product descriptions, and even their in-person networking. 1. The psychology of storytelling in art branding. Stories help people make sense of the world. Neuroscience shows that stories activate more of the brain than facts or data. In branding, stories build emotional connection, increase memory, recall, humanize the brand, provide context and meaning, trigger empathy and identification. For artists, storytelling bridges the gap between the creator and the audience. People don't just want to buy what you do. They want to know why you do it, what inspired it, and how it fits into a larger mission or worldview. 2. Crafting your artist brand story. Your brand story is a strategic narrative that explains who you are, what you do, why you do it, and how your work impacts others. Key components include origin story, where you started, what inspired your journey, what challenges you overcame, philosophy and values, what beliefs guide your work, e.g., empowerment, justice, healing, culture. Transformation, how your experiences shaped your artistic voice, vision, where you're headed, and the impact you aim to make through your work. This story should be genuine, emotionally engaging, and strategically structured. It appears on your website, portfolio, interviews, grant applications, and talks. 3. Messaging strategy and communication pillars. Strong messaging is consistent, relevant, and strategic. Artists must define 3 to 5 brand pillars that will guide their communication across all platforms. For example, Pillar 1, Afrocentric spirituality. Pillar 2, feminist empowerment. Pillar 3, healing through color and texture. Pillar 4, behind-the-scenes creative process. Each social post, caption, exhibition write-up, or video can tie back to these themes, reinforcing brand identity. 4. Writing your artist bio and statement. These are foundational tools for your brand's credibility and professionalism. Artist bio, short overview, usually 100 to 250 words, written in third person for galleries, media, and collaborations. It should include background, education, style, themes, and key achievements. Artist statement, written in first person, this explains the intention, emotion, and philosophy behind your work. It answers, why do I create what I create? What am I trying to express or explore? What methods or materials do I use and why? Strong statements combine emotional clarity and intellectual depth. 5. Voice and tone in brand communication. Voice is the consistent personality and style in your writing, e.g., poetic, bold, raw, quirky, formal. Tone shifts depending on the context, inspirational, reflective, celebratory, informative, etc. You must choose a voice that aligns with your niche, values, and audience. For example, a graffiti artist targeting social justice youth may use a bold, rebellious tone. A minimalist watercolorist might prefer a serene, contemplative voice. 6. Multi-channel communication strategy. Your storytelling and messaging must be adapted to fit different platforms. Website, bio, mission, collection stories, and product descriptions. Instagram, micro stories in captions, carousels, and behind the scenes. YouTube/TikTok, spoken narratives, time-lapse storytelling, studio vlogs, exhibitions, label descriptions, artist talks, handouts, brochures. Email marketing, personal updates, featured stories, newsletters, grant/residency applications, formal tone, academic storytelling. 7. Ethical and inclusive storytelling. Artists must practice inclusive storytelling by avoiding stereotypes, speaking from lived experience, giving credit where due, respecting cultural references, being mindful of trauma-sensitive topics. An ethical storyteller earns trust, credibility, and long-term loyalty. Activities and reflections. Write a 300-word brand story using the Origin Philosophy Vision Framework. Create a brand voice map, poetic versus raw, formal versus playful, etc. Draft 3 Instagram captions using 3 different brand pillars. Rewrite your artist statement to match your newly defined niche and values. Record a 60-second video telling your artistic origin story.